Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at all of my college artwork that I have done so far. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before, but I am an art major and I am a junior. So I am on my first semester of my junior year. So I have a lot of art to show you guys. So let's hop right into it. Like I said, I'm a junior. I've been in school a hot minute now. So I'm going to try to get all this in the right order. I don't remember which classes I had which semester. We'll just figure it out, okay? All right, so I want to show you stuff from my Drawing 1 class, my very first college art class. Good times, don't really miss it. Okay, so I guess I'll just like hold it up in front of the camera for a second. I'm not sure. I might pop a picture up of it. Probably not. I'm kind of lazy, I won't do that. Anyways, this is a bunch of sticks. This was our first project. We had to draw these sticks. Mine was good enough that I got to hang it out in the hallway. How fun is that? But yeah, we practiced drawing these sticks so many times that I was sick and tired of sticks after this project. But yeah, so there's that. I already think I'm out of order, but this was either drawing 1 or drawing 2. I don't know. Here we did a perspective drawing and I despise perspective drawings. So this is a corner of the library that I drew and I hated every second of this, but yeah, hated that project. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Oh, next is a little sketch of my old room before we moved to the house we were in now. So yeah, there's that. You're like, this girl is an art major? Why are these drawings trash? It was my first year, calm down. They get better, I promise, guys. Please keep watching. Ooh, oh my gosh, I'm about to get charcoal all over me. Okay, so this was a still life we did. Okay, check this out. A little skull and a hat and like part of a mannequin, I want to say. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. So there's this. I really stylized the skull and they didn't like that. They're like, you're supposed to draw it how you see it. And I was like, but I don't want to. And so I just did this, but I got a really good grade on it still, so haha. So there's that. Okay, this next one is another still life. This one is just graphite and, wait, is this upside down? No, it's not, okay. This right here is a mannequin booty with a band-aid on it. Our teachers were very fun when they set up their still life. All right, last but not least for Drawing 1, another still life. I hope you can tell, it's kind of light. These are a bunch of like paints and like duct tape thingies. Okay, so that was my Drawing 1 class that I had my freshman year. Let's move on to my 3D design class. And this one has like 3 things in it, so like it's gonna move quickly. First, we have this wooden sculpture. This was fun to make and terrifying to make because we learned how to use like all these like saws and stuff, and I knew that I was gonna like cut my finger off, but I did not, surprisingly. In the light, it like shines, it's like so smooth and stuff. It took like 3 freaking years to sand this thing down, but it was worth it. It turned out pretty nice. Next, okay, hold on, this is really heavy. Goodness gracious. Ugh. In my 3D class, we made clay busts of our heads and stuff like that. Like it was like a thing like here up. We made it out of clay. Then we made plaster molds out of it. All of those got destroyed, so I don't have those anymore. But I have the shell. So this is what the shell looks like, or one half of it looks like. And we made like a rubber mold. Okay, let me just show you. We had our clay heads. Then we put this rubber crap all over it, and on the inside it's like really detailed and stuff. So we closed this up, put plaster all around it, and made this big like shell thing. It's so heavy, and it looks like this, and you pour plaster in here, and then you let it dry for like a day, and then you can like take it out and you have a little plaster bust of yourself. So yeah. And you can also make like other stuff with this. Like I could like pour like soap down in here and like freeze it and make like a soap head. So I still have to try that. Maybe I'll do that in a video. That could be fun. Seeing what all we can make look like my face. Ooh, that could be fun. Like I could put like apple juice in here and put it in the freezer. I think we're gonna do that one day. And last but not least for my 3D class, this is a stool that I made, and it has like little leafies on it. This part kind of looks like trash, but I use this as a bedside table, and dude, I can like feed my phone charger like up through this thingy and like rest it right here. It was perfect. It was like little like cup holders, you know? And I can like for real sit on it, like it's sturdy. Let me show you. Watch it break when I'm trying to show you this. Ta-da! That was it for my 3D class. Now it's 2D, I believe. So this is some stuff from my 2D art class. This was like a collage piece, just like little thing. Look how cute. I like how simple it is. Yeah, all of my work was like super simple because like I love simple stuff. I loved being organized and like not chaotic. So all my work looked like this. And my teacher was like, I like the simplicity, but like do more stuff. And I was like, okay. But he was really nice about it. He liked my simplicity. But he did encourage me to get outside of my comfort zone. Okay, here's some little ink drawings. We have this one. So there's this first one. It's kind of weird, but I like it. We have this one. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Just kind of like spikies or something. I don't know. We have this one, which I think this one's my favorite. I just love the simplicity of it. And I like the little negative space, the shapes like it makes, you know? I don't know. I like this. Next, we have a painting. So for this painting, we had to go around campus and like take a picture of like something. And then we had to like invert the colors and paint it inverted, which is like really cool. I did a plant poking out of the bricks on the sidewalk. And so yeah, this is how that turned out. You can like see the little plants here. I like the little pink. I don't know. I like how it turned out and how the blue and red and pink kind of contrast each other. And I really like just the shape of the brick right here. How you can tell how like three-dimensional it is, you know? I don't know. I think it turned out pretty cute. So we also did these things where we made something out of vinyl and stuck it to the wall at school. And obviously I don't have that with me because it's stuck to the wall at school, but I have a picture of it. So this was like a little vinyl sticker we made, and it's kind of cool for real. I have it on top of the water fountain at school, so it stares at you while you're trying to drink. It's great. Now, on one side, you get like a heart with like plants growing and crap, and then you have this like skull dude like smoking and stuff. I'm not sure what the message is. I guess it's like don't smoke because like you'll freaking hurt yourself. So don't smoke, guys. It just turned out really cool looking though. Like, look at that. That is so cool. Okay, so also in our 2D class, we worked on like Photoshop and stuff for the first time. So this is one thing I made. It is an alien fishing for a rocket ship. So, yeah, that's cool, I guess. And then I made one more. Here's this one. It's a bunch of octopuses drinking wine. Yeah. I don't know. This made my teacher laugh a lot, so we got that A. But this was just a really weird project. Okay, so that was 2D. I'm pretty sure that was like the end of my freshman classes. So now we're moving on to my sophomore year and all that artwork. Okay, we're gonna start with new media. In this class, we learn how to animate and like work Photoshop and all sorts of fun stuff like that. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we did this fun project where we like put like objects on a scanner, including our faces, and we like used the pictures we got and like put it into like other pictures. Anyway, yeah, this is my sister and a little skull. I don't know what this piece means. It was just fun to make and it looks really awesome and weird. So there's that. Next, we had to make like a face out of like a bunch of other faces. Here is this masterpiece. The hair is Hannah Montana's hair. And then I think the rest is my face. And then the very bottom mouth is my sister's mouth. I don't know what this is. But it was very fun to make. And next, we did another like Photoshop assignment. And this is kind of like, I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna do it sideways just so you can see it all. I don't know if this is like heaven and hell or day and night. I don't know what I ended up doing, but it's just like contrasty, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. Kind of cool. Next, I'm gonna show you some drawings from my other drawing class. These are beautiful drawings. I love like all of them. and I'm excited to show you. So we had to make a face out of like objects, and I chose like objects all from the country of Belize because my family goes there on a mission trip every summer, except for this summer because of Rona. So I drew this little face out of some Belize necklaces, a whistle, some money, and a toy. This is in color pencil. Can you tell? I'll just like run it across the camera. Look at that. I love that whistle. The butterfly whistle. Beautiful. So this one turned out really good and my teacher really liked this one. So yeah. Okay, next is a really big one. So like, give me a second. This is a portrait of my best friend with like this like speech bubble thing above her, and it's like all like weird and kind of creepy and stuff. So yeah, this one was really fun to make. This is like the biggest thing I've ever made, I think. She is done in graphite and charcoal, and this is graphite, charcoal, and paint. And this is just paint. This was actually the final, if I am remembering correctly, and I got a good grade on that too. So thank you, Meredith, for being a wonderful model. Okay, so this next one is hilarious and has a backstory. We were supposed to be doing a charcoal drawing. Excuse me. And we had to do one of ourselves. It was a portrait, but we had to make our face like distorted in some way. So what I did was put peanut butter all over my face. I took a picture, turned it to black and white, and then drew it. So here's the result of that. So yeah, this is me with peanut butter all over my face. And my teacher got a kick out of that I put peanut butter on my head, so. And I think I have the original photo. I'll put it up here somewhere if I do have it. I'll put it over here, and then I'll have the drawing right here. See? Look how similar that is. And here, I will show you up close. So yeah, that is that piece. And I got a very good grade on that one. And that was probably one of the most fun things I've done. I don't know, I think I just liked it because I got to do something weird for it, you know? But yeah, that one was just like a lot of fun. And it made people laugh, and so that made me happy. Next, okay, this is gonna be difficult. This is like two separate pieces that like go together. Let me change the camera real fast. Okay, so this is this piece. We did a chalk pastel drawing of a still life, and I chose to do this like blue bottle thing, but we had to do it in two separate pieces and like kind of abstract it, because you can tell like this is like the very top and this is the very bottom of the bottle, but like I made it to where they, you know, lined up so it looks kind of weird. There's the top, and we'll go down into the next piece. So yeah, I just like love this section right here. Just all the colors and crap, like, oh, I love it. I could tell that I really got a lot better at drawing in this class. Like I improved a whole lot in this class, and this piece was just like perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know what I mean. This piece in particular, because like I would do something and my teacher would be like, okay, now try this. And I would try it and he'd be like, wow, that turned out good. Now try this. And I tried it. And like, I just really learned how to like, I don't know, be an artist. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Okay, so that was all the work from my first semester of my sophomore year. So now we're moving on to the second semester, and I took a pottery class. So let me show you. I have a big old box full of like, ooh, breakable pots, which I shouldn't move around like that. And I will show you. So I took a pottery class, but like, we used like a pottery wheel. It was like legit. Like I've done pottery before, but it was just like hand building. It wasn't like on a wheel. So the first time I turned on the wheel, I had like this big lump of clay like ready to go. I turned the wheel on. It went like 1,000 miles an hour, and the clay slung off the wheel. And I was just sitting there like, what just happened? So we figured out that the wheel was going way too fast, and then I got the hang of it pretty quickly, and so I'm gonna show you some of the pots and plates that I made. First, I guess we'll start with this one. It's just like a little black big boy. I think this is like the biggest one that I made, I don't know. And on the bottom of every pot and plate and bowl that I made, there is a little crown, since that's my symbol, because I'm the queen. We did this so we wouldn't mix up each other's like pots, or so people couldn't steal each other's pots and cheat. We got a handful of little bitty ones. So we got this little guy. He has a really weird glaze on him. Then we have this little guy. He is so shiny. And like, look at that. Isn't that weird? I don't know what I was doing. I think that was like a mess up, and then I like squished it like that and made this weird shape, and then I fired it anyway because why not? This one, I don't know what this is. I might make it into like a little candle holder one day. I don't know. These little ones were just like me like playing around. These weren't like for grades. Then we have this little guy. He has a cool little like lip. You see that? Pretty cool. Then we have this one, which I gave to my auntie. Yeah, my aunt let me borrow this to show you guys, and I haven't given it back yet, so. This one turned out really nice. I like the glaze on this one. It's just like really smooth. Then I have this weird looking one. This glaze turned out so weird. It's like a pearl almost. It's like look at that. You can like see different colors in it when you turn it certain ways. I don't know. It's weird, but I like it. Then, we got this cool looking dude. Yeah, I really like the glaze on this one. This one turned out really awesome. And then the inside's glazed. And last but not least, I made a little plate. And then if you look really closely, you can see like a little pattern right there. I made that with my car keys. And then I had like a little blue glaze that I put like roughly around it. And it turned out pretty cool looking. So that's it for my little pottery class. And I also took another sculpture class where we like welded and stuff, but the project I made for that is like super big. And I also left one at school, so I need to get that. You need to remind me to get that, guys, okay? Remind me. So that is it for my sophomore year. Now we're moving on to this semester. This semester I have a book illustration class and I have a painting class. For my book illustration class, we had to like illustrate like a poem or something like that, and like illustrate how the poem like made you feel or like what you imagine it being like. So I drew these little woods in a little tree hollow. So that was our first project, and it's like a book illustration / drawing class, but I used watercolor because we can use any medium we want, so ha ha ha. And we've only had 2 projects so far, so you won't see a lot from this class because I don't have a lot. So the other project I have from this class, we had to like think of a childhood memory and then like illustrate it in like a 4-scene story. Let me show you each frame at a time. I illustrated the one time me and my siblings and friends built a fort by a creek. So this is the first scene. They're like chilling at the creek and they can see like little like scrap pieces that they're gonna build the fort with later on in the story. Then you have the children picking up crap off the ground. Then you have them putting together the fort by the big tree. They're like gathering stuff and bringing it in. And then the last scene, you have them chilling under their fort. So yeah, so that is it for my book illustration class. Now my painting is still kind of wet, but I'll still show them to you anyways. So again, we've only had 2 projects in this class so far. Our first one was a still life. I think I showed it in one video. It was like chilling back there in the background and I was like, yeah, that's for something in school. Well, ta-da, this is what I made. It's a little succulent in a plant. In a pot. There's not really a rhyme or reason to what I put in here. Now we are painting like a famous painting. Like we got to pick like a painting to choose from, and I chose a Salvador Dali picture. I will put the original piece up here somewhere. We had to paint this 3 different times using like different techniques and colors and stuff. So this is the Dali piece I did. There's that. It has a really cool texture, but I don't think you can like tell on camera that well, but it looks pretty cool in real life. So there's this, the little like skin tone one. Cool, I like this one a lot. His lips look so crusty though, like, ooh, I need some chapstick. I just painted on this one, so it's kind of wet. Hopefully I don't smudge it while showing you guys. That is what I have so far in my junior art classes. Okay, so that is all of the artwork that I've made in college so far. I'll probably have another video showing like my senior stuff and then like the second half of my junior year. Stay tuned for that in a year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the good and bad artwork that I have done during my college years. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!